Hello YouTube, it's Keith Kevin Ken. How you doing? How you doing? Man, I hope you're doing well. It's time again for another knife of the day. I told you I bought a lot of knives. And I told you they weren't Spydercos. And I told you I was having fun buying knives. So I bought a couple of nice fun knives. The knife of the day is the brand new, just released Microtech Exocet Dagger. Exocet, E-X-O-C-E-T. Exocet. A couple of weeks ago, Microtech posted this knife on their Instagram, and I went wild because you know I love small knives. I have a pretty good Microtech collection, and I'm in a real playful, fun mood this summer. And so when they posted this, I went crazy, but it wasn't out yet. I kept looking all around the place for it. I just noticed today that Blade HQ has some in stock because they sent me an email. You know, it's one of those things where you see it on Blade HQ and you tell them, here's a reminder whenever it comes in. I actually got this from Omaha Knives. They're my godfather. That's where I get my Spydercos. I'm a Spyderco collector, and all of the knives go through a knife company, Omaha Knives. So he let me know that he got one in, and I asked him to rush it to me so I could show you guys this. Just released. I'll tell you how you know, too. See if we can show that. You see on top that SN? Yeah, that's serial number. Number 4. Serial number 004. Just made July 2019 is the birth date. And I love it. It's small, but thin. It's double action out the front from Microtech. Easy on your thumb. Of course, double action means with the trigger, you push it out and you can push it back in. In their description, they call it a California legal knife. And it would be because it's only 2 inches, the blade, in length. However, I don't know. In California, can you have an out the front? But if you could, this is a small knife that could work for you. And there's one thing, as soon as I took it out of the box, that I thought about as a carry. Of course, big wide clip that you can clip it on. I'm bouncing all over the place on this one because I love it so much. Big wide clip that's a nice clip that you can clip it to something, but also because it's wide, because it's kind of thin in this way, makes a wonderful money clip. So when I went to Blade HQ to get all the statistics on the knife, yep, they said it could also work as a money clip, but that was my first thought. You know, you have this in here, you put some bills, credit cards, license, and you're all set. Just slip it in your pocket. Just a real nice knife, and no one would even know that it's a wonderful knife. So it is dagger, double-edged dagger, but still could be used great as a EDC knife. Stone washed. It's flat ground, slicer, just an everyday knife, right? Right now, this is the only configuration that I see of this knife. But you know, Microtech, next year there'll be 9,000 colors and everything else, all kinds of variations. But I really love this. I really love this knife. It's fun, okay? Now, some people go, no, what is the right way to carry and what's the use case first? You play with it. Second, it's easy to just drop it into your pocket or your purse. It has a lot of blade. CTS 204P steel, so you got great steel. I love that it's flat ground, so it'll slice for you. Double edge. Only a 2-inch blade. It's only 2 inches. I'll compare it to some smaller knives. 2-inch blade. The entire length of it, from the tip of the blade to the back of the glass breaker, is only just 5.6 inches. And that blade is 1.1 inch wide. Nice wide blade. Oh, I like this knife. I'm having fun with knives this summer. Aluminum body, but can you see? They've carved out that design on the top of it. So it's not just slick aluminum. You can feel that they've carved out on top, on the show side. On the edge, they have the jimping that they usually have on most of their knives. The trigger is the new trigger, real fast. On the back, you got a real thick piece here with a little jimping to help as a glass breaker, but it's real thick with a big lanyard hole, bigger than they usually have. And of course, that wide clip. Fun knife, new knife, and I'm just thrilled to death that I have serial number 4. I like it. This is a really nice, if you just have one small knife in your pocket as an EDC, and you're like me, you're in the city and you don't go and chop up stuff as part of your work a lot and that kind of thing, this is really handy. Really a nice handy knife. If you like out the fronts, it's handy. It's only 2 inches, California legal, if they're allowed to have out the fronts. I know some of you can't have out the fronts, but this, as an out the front, use it as a put your bills in there. This is a real nice knife. Brand new. I have a bunch of knives that I'm going to show you all through the week as knives of the day. A little different than the usual knives that I get. But I hope you appreciate this one. This is the new knife of the day, or money clip of the day. Oh, by the way, that is reversible. You can unscrew it, turn it around left-handed if you like, the clip. Wide clip doesn't get in your way. You don't feel it much. The knife of the day, the small Microtech Exocet Dagger. It's only a 2-inch blade. It has CTS 204P steel, great steel, double edge, stone wash. Only 1.5 ounces. Only 1.5, 1.5 ounces. That's it. I thought I'd give you a look at it, compare it to the UTX. As you guys know, the UTX 70 is one of the smaller out the fronts from Microtech. And I love it. So I thought I'd give you a feel for the size. Smaller, but obviously wider. And then for you Spyderco folks, the Dragonfly. About the size of the Dragonfly if you take off that glass breaker. But of course, wider. Oh man, only 1.5 ounces. Just a real nice knife, hot off the presses from Microtech. The knife of the day. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notifications. You know, at some point we're going to be selling knives, but right now I'm just loving every knife I get in. But I will be trimming my collection. At some point I'm going to move. Yeah, I've been procrastinating. Look, I can't even say it. I've been putting it off for a long time. But I wanted to rush and get this to you. Subscribe, turn on your notifications, and the most important thing, take good care of yourselves, okay? Take the time. I've wasted a lot of time not spending time on myself. It sounds very selfish, right? But trust me, I'm working on it. I'm working on being a better father, grandfather, friend. And it's helping me do that. So you do that. Take care of you first. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.